She stood at the edge of her dream, ready to walk away. Her hands were shaking. Her heart was tired. She whispered, "Maybe I'm just not good enough." But what happened next changed her life forever. Her name was Aisha. Aisha was not born special. She did not grow up with money. She did not have powerful connections. But she had one thing, a dream. From the time she was a little girl, Aisha loved drawing. Not just simple drawings, but deep, emotional art. She would sit outside her small house and draw people passing by. Their smiles, their struggles, their stories. Her mother used to say, "Aisha, your hands were made to create." And Aisha believed it. But dreams are easy when you are young. Reality feels different when you grow up. When Aisha finished school, life became hard. Her father lost his job. Money became tight. There were days when the family had to choose between paying bills and buying enough food. Art no longer felt important. Survival did. So Aisha got a small job at a shop in town. Long hours, little pay, no time for drawing. Every night she came home tired. She would look at her old sketchbook under her bed and close it again. Maybe one day, she would tell herself. But deep inside, something was hurting. One evening, after a long day at work, Aisha saw an online post. There was a national art competition. The winner would receive a scholarship and a chance to showcase their work. Her heart beat faster. This was it. This was the opportunity she had been waiting for. But then doubt came. Who am I to compete? There are people better than me. I haven't even drawn in months. She almost scrolled past it. Almost. That night she couldn't sleep. Her dream was calling her again. The next morning, she made a decision. She would try. After work, she started drawing again. Her hands were rusty. Her lines were not perfect. But she kept going. Every night, while others slept, she worked. Sometimes she cried. Sometimes she felt foolish. Her friends laughed gently. "You're too old to chase childish dreams. You need a better job, not crayons." Even her relatives questioned her. But Aisha stayed silent. She kept drawing. Weeks passed. The deadline was near. Then something terrible happened. 2 days before submission, her boss called her into the office. "We have to let you go," he said. "The business is struggling." Just like that, her only source of income was gone. She walked home slowly that evening. Her mind was heavy, no job, no money. And now she was wasting time on a competition she might not even win. She entered her room, looked at her almost finished painting, and she broke down. Tears fell onto the canvas. "This is pointless," she whispered. "I should quit." For the first time, she truly believed she was foolish. The next morning, she woke up early. She stared at her painting again. It showed a young girl standing in the rain, holding a broken umbrella, but looking up at the sky with hope. Aisha froze. That girl was her. She realized something. All this time she was drawing her own story. A girl in the storm, almost giving up, but still looking up. She wiped her tears. "If I quit now," she said softly, "then this painting means nothing." She picked up her brush, and she finished it. Not perfectly, not confidently, but honestly. She submitted the artwork that same day. After that, there was nothing to do but wait. Days turned into weeks. She started searching for another job. Rejections came one after another. Each no felt heavier than the last. Then one afternoon, while helping her mother in the kitchen, her phone rang. Unknown number. Her hands trembled as she answered. "Hello, is this Aisha?" "Yes." We are calling from the National Art Committee. Her heart stopped. We received thousands of entries this year. Silence. And your painting has been selected as the winner. For a moment, she couldn't breathe. She thought it was a mistake. Are you sure? She asked. The voice on the phone laughed gently. Yes, Aisha, we are very sure. Her knees gave way. She sat down on the floor. Tears filled her eyes again, but this time, they were tears of joy. Her mother rushed in, worried. Aisha looked up and whispered, I didn't quit. The scholarship changed her life. She was able to study art professionally. Her work was displayed in galleries. People connected with her story. But do you know what truly changed her? It wasn't the award. It wasn't the money. It wasn't the recognition. It was the moment she chose not to quit. That moment built her confidence. That moment proved something powerful. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to keep going. Years later, during an interview, someone asked her, "What made you successful?" She smiled and said, "I almost gave up. That's what made the difference. Because I learned that the hardest moment is often the turning point." Let me ask you something. How many times have you stood at the edge of your dream, ready to walk away? How many times have you told yourself, "I'm not good enough. It's too late. It's too hard"? Maybe you are in that moment right now. Maybe you are tired. Maybe people doubt you. Maybe life feels unfair. But listen carefully. The moment you feel like quitting might be the exact moment your breakthrough is about to happen. Storms don't last forever. Failure is not final, and doubt does not define you. Aisha was not the most talented. She was not the most prepared. She was simply the one who didn't quit. And that made all the difference. So before you give up, before you close that book, before you delete that idea, before you silence that dream, pause. Take one more step. Try one more time. Hold on just a little longer. Because your story is still being written. And maybe, just maybe, what happens next will inspire the world.